Good day, everyone. This is John Scarborough. I'm about to make me a little bit of lunch here. These are some buckwheat microgreens right here. They've actually been in the fridge for probably just a little while, you know, so they're actually starting to get just a little bit on the wilted side, but they're still really, really good. In fact, it was actually my fault that they were a little bit wilted. They were, if you don't cover them properly, if you don't make sure they're good and covered, then they will actually start to wilt just a little bit faster. So keep that in mind anytime you're storing your microgreens. But we're just going to do something real quick. This is a recipe that you could do. Now, I've never actually done this. I want to say that first. This specific recipe I've never actually done. I'm going to play with it just a little bit. But I've made similar recipes, and I feel like it's going to be pretty good. And I'll let you know at the end of the video whether I like it or not. But this is something that would go quite well with quite a few different ones, different microgreens. So you could, like my wife, she does a salad mix. We sell that. That's pretty popular. This buckwheat one, this is fairly new. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of got a tangy, almost sweet, tangy taste. Not really sweet. It's hard to describe exactly, but lightly tangy. I find it to go really good with olive oil. I actually really like a lot of these with some olive oil. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put some of these. Well, I'm gonna actually get y'all off the video and I'll show you. But anyway, we're gonna put in fresh tomatoes, and then we're gonna put, and these are cherry tomatoes, obviously, and then we're gonna put in fresh cut basil. I just picked that out of the garden today. The basil's looking wonderful, and then we're gonna put in some avocado. I really like to put avocado in those things. And of course I'm going to put salt and pepper. And then I'm also going to just put some garbanzo beans. I went and got some of those. Some people call them garbanzo beans. Some people call them chickpeas. I'm not sure what the real difference is. But I find that those type of beans go really well with olive oil and things like that. Alright guys, we're back. Got it all ready. I got it finished up, and I actually topped it with a little bit of fresh pak choi right there. I put a little bit of, I kind of like that fresh pak choi. It's got, to me, it's a slightly of a spicy taste, but not real spicy, so it's not going to be like a mustard. But it's just kind of a good little flavor to me. And it's not, spicy is not really the word. A lot of times with microgreens, it's hard to describe for me. Now that's not necessarily like, that's not picture perfect. I'm not a chef. So I apologize for it not being the perfect picture or anything like that. But I tell you what, guys, that is really good. It's a really easy recipe. It took me maybe 5 minutes tops to get all the way done. It's packed full of nutrients. You could use this same recipe in just about anything. Now, like I said, guys, I just eyeballed for the most part. I actually put, it was a pretty good, it was about a gallon-sized bag of let me think, buckwheat microgreens. I had to think about that for a second. We don't actually sell that one that much. But anyway, so it was about a gallon-sized bag of that, and then we put a whole container, so one of those smaller containers about that size, of cherry tomatoes. We actually bought those. And then the avocados, we put one large and then one medium avocado in there. I think that was about perfect. And then I kind of eyeballed my my olive oil, because I think of olive oil kind of as a dressing. So you just kind of put it on according to what you think. And then I just kind of put some salt and pepper on there. Like I said, kind of the same way, whatever, you know, taste it, see what you like. And then as far as that, I mean, that's pretty much all I did. And then I garnished this up top. I love putting something extra in there. I mean, microgreens are packed full of nutrients. They got so much good in them. So I kind of like just mixing stuff up. In fact, sometimes, guys, I'll come home from the farmer's market and we'll have several different types of microgreens, a little bit here and there left. And I'll just harvest what's left there, throw it in a big bowl, mix it all up, and do something similar to this. But it's very good. I absolutely love it. And it's a really easy dish to make. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.